Happy New Year's, everyone. God bless you. Hope everyone is being blessed. Hope you have a great time with your family as you spend these countdowns for us to hit that big 2025, man. 2024, it's almost done. We're a couple more hours away so it can finish. Let's just take time, man. Let's actually be very grateful for what God has done, all the trials He has put us through, everything that He has gave us, because He only knows the best for what is our preparation for this 2025. And for those that don't know God, I serve Jesus Christ. He's the one that set me free from drug addiction, suicide, anxiety, fear. He's the one that gave me purpose. He's the one that gave me a future to do all of these things. I didn't know that was inside of me, but I did it for. I mean, I didn't know what was my future because I was doing things on my own. I was making trials on my own. I was going through things that were very unnecessary. The moment that in 2020 I gave my life to Christ because He saved me from suicide, I was literally going to kill myself. Changing my life. He took me away from all addictions, healed me from all my pains, and gave me a purpose and a future. Now I'm here doing these videos to share the gospel and to bless y'all in your journey of trading as you grow to become a successful, consistent trader. I'm going to say that a lot in 2025 because that's what we basically are. So let me give you just the rundown schedule that I've been just praying and preparing to see how I can provide the best information for y'all and for us for me to record my process for us to grow and make money and grow these businesses and actually hit our goals in 2025. For y'all that don't know, I'm gonna share my process, and I also want to keep it in the records. Um, I had to leave my job, I think in October due to some situations going on. It was very tight, it was very stressful, very burden in my life, so I had to leave out, and I actually went to Lyft. So I was doing that for a bit, and out of nowhere, Lyft just um, shut down my account. And I don't know why. I think it's because they did like a deeper inspection of my past, and that's why they blocked my account. So right now I'm just doing Uber Eats, and I'm there now. I'm praying, but I know exactly. I'm excited because when God closes the door, a new door comes, and God has been processing me to increase my faith, to be able to manage my time, to manage where I'm going, and I know it's gonna be huge in my life, and I can't just wait to share you what God does. But as I was going to these 2 months back and forth, not really working on a 9 to 5, I really went to the details trying to figure out what strategy I wanted to learn because I know in the journey there's going to be a lot of people asking, hey, how do you trade? Where did you learn how to trade? And I don't want to make it complicated for you. I want to make the strategy so easy that you can teach your children, but it's going to be a lot of work when it comes to your self growth because I believe traders should really focus on that to grow your mindset, to read books, to really focus on your heart, if there's any greed, pride, because that's going to affect you along the journey. Remember, we want to build this how God wants it. And He really cares about your heart and everything that you're going through. Also, if you have pride and greed, it's going to affect how you manage your money. So fix yourself with God. So I got into the point where I was just thinking of Forex, futures, and cryptos because I don't want to be limited. I want to have a strategy where I can come in and I can do my trading breakdowns, which I'm gonna start doing that maybe Saturday nights, Sunday nights, or Monday mornings, depending how the market looks. If I see a setup, then we do it. If not, then you all know there was no setup based on how I trade. And at the same time, if I do take a trade, I'm gonna do a trading breakdown, trading updates to let y'all know how the trade is going. And obviously, y'all are gonna be able to see with your own eyes how I trade. It's very simple. I believe that you can pick up and you can study market structure, support and resistance, break up the support, retest, uptrend, downtrend, and the Fibonacci. That's all I use. But obviously, as you practice these things and as you see more of the market, they're just gonna come in quickly. Okay, everything's gonna like connect like transformers. They're a car, and the next thing you know, everybody connects like robots. That was a dumb example, but but that's what I'm gonna do. So I got to the point where I'm only gonna trade maybe two currencies, which is EUR/USD and GBP/USD when it comes to forex. I may add GBP/JPY to trade London session, but it's gonna be like a mostly like a in and out type of scalp strategy, which I already have that ready. So when it comes to forex, I'm gonna swing trade. I'm not gonna go for these 20 pips. I'm not gonna do that. All right. I might maybe down the road, but right now I'm only focusing when it comes to forex over to get 50 pips to 100 pips. If I don't see a setup that can do that, then I don't want that. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have a broker account that's gonna be only for forex for swinging, And then the other one is gonna be for futures. All right, futures is most likely that I'm gonna trade on New York section, which is I believe it's 9:30 Eastern time or 8:30 Central Time or 7:30 a.m. I don't know. I gotta double check, But I'm gonna add XPX 500 and we're gonna trade it. All right, I do have a strategy that can do for like in and out type of trades, and those are gonna reach for like little points, like 10 points, 15 points. That's what I'm gonna do. And I do want to record myself trading live, and I do want to post them. Maybe down the road, I may have a Discord where, for those who really are following my journey and you want to learn how I trade, I can probably just have our own private session, coaching, whatever. But we're gonna do that. Also, when it comes to crypto, I've been really paying attention to it on how the market moves, and I can clearly tell that the crypto been moving like structure, bro. Like it breaks the support retest, and sometimes it can go down, bro. And it's been very good. I like it. That's what I've been noticing on my strategy. Like, why change it? Just keep what you've been learning. All right. So for those, just again, swing trade when it comes to forex pairs, I'm gonna use the monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour time frame to set up my support and resistance, trend lines, and maybe on the 1 hour I can enter the trade. When it comes to the futures, on a smaller time frame, maybe the 30 minute, 15 minute, but most definitely the entry is gonna be on the 5 minutes. Sometimes we'll go to the 1 minute. And I'm just giving you a quick rundown, and that's how maybe 2025 is going to be. I do want to come out with opening a YouTube and sharing coaching videos so I can bless you a lot about on what I read, principles of the Bible, my experience, my losses, so it can just be a place where you can be coached at for free. So that's it basically on how I'm gonna do whenever it comes to hold on. Whenever it comes to the schedule for 2025. Obviously, as we go down, we're gonna definitely learn. But I really want to make it simple. Like I do want to do a trading breakdown right now. I'm not gonna go fully in depth, but I'm just gonna go like quickly because I do gotta do some stuff. So we've seen overall that GBP USD has been in a downtrend. We see that market has been selling off all this time. So we're at the moment where I'm following the structure. All I'm looking for is number one, where is the trend is at? Is it a buy? Is it an uptrend, which is a bullish? Is it a downtrend, which is bearish? Uptrend, bullish, we buy. Downtrend, bearish, we sell. So at this moment, we saw that we are in the downtrend. So we know that a downtrend makes this. This is called market structure. We have lower lows, sorry, lower high, lower low. Sorry, that's ugly drawing. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, and then what I'm waiting for is for this to break this lower low to create, sorry, to break this lower low and to turn into a lower high, I believe. I'm confused right there. So yeah, that basically the goal is for it to break this area, all right, to break this structure. At the same time, when it breaks structure, it's an area of support, all right, and all we want is for price to come back to create a lower high. In other words, retest and then just go down with a trend. Sometimes it's not always going to pull back to the area. So what you can do sometimes is take out your Fibonacci from that lower high all the way to the lower low and wait for price to retest, to pull back to the either golden zone area, to the zero point 0.5 or the zero point 0.6. Put your entry and then just take it all the way up to the other area of support. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That's for downtrend. Same things when it goes to an uptrend. All right, we have. Oh my gosh, I'm messing up today. What's wrong with my computer? Why is it going slow? We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, and we're waiting for price to break up this area of structure, which can be resistance. Okay, which can be resistance. We're waiting for price. We're waiting for price to pull back and retest and continue with the trend. That's basically what we're looking for. And as we can tell right here, we see that we marked up a 4 hour trend line. We see a one touch, two touch, and a three touch right here. We see that price broke out All right, if we go to the 1 hour time frame, we see that price literally broke out, but now we're waiting for the also the major support area to break out of this area, come and retest, and then we'll take you to the support and resistance, and that'll be about 31 pips. I like it. I like it. You know, I know we said they were looking for 100 pips, but I love this setup because you can tell that it's going to break a major area of risk support. So that's going to be it. Here's another example for EUR USD. If we go to the higher time frame, we see that price has been literally in a downtrend. And if we mark up our area of support, we see that this area has tapped 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this was a higher time frame support and resistance. When it breaks, get ready because either structure can go down or structure can reverse. Doesn't matter. So we saw clearly structure break. All right, as you can clearly see, structure broke. We pulled off the Fibonacci from top to bottom. Price came back to that golden area. Price came back in retest and kept selling down, and that's about easily about 102 pips. That's basically it. 102 pips that you have made just in one trade if you just waited and wait for that shares to come back. So that's what we're gonna do. That's just a brief breakdown of what you're gonna see more. Obviously, throughout the time, I'm gonna be going in more in depth. And yeah, guys, let's make this year the best. Let's grow. And I can't wait to look back in this video and everybody who comment, I guess, or everybody who watch to say, damn, we really came a long way. If I were you, I also encourage you to make videos, man. Go out there and get uncomfortable. I know it's hard, but do it. Trust me, it's going to be very worth it at the very end. So God bless you guys. Have a blessed day. Stay safe in the streets of New Year's.